uphill and then gradually turn towards downhill again. So this is what this algorithm allows you to do. Initially, the temperature gradient is more, that is the shaking value, the randomness is more. As you approach better solutions, the randomness will get reduced and you will be having more organized way of going ahead into the algorithm. So please, you can read it ahead and you can read the content. There's no problem in reading it ahead than what I'm speaking, but then the nature of the algorithm is that initially we will, rather than picking the best move, we will pick a random move. If the random move is improving the current situation, that is, it is improving my evaluation function value, that is, it is giving me a lesser value of evaluation function. If I'm doing downhill problem, then I allow that particular selection. If it does not allow, then instead of choosing such particular state, I take a decision based on a probability. That is, I either decide to choose a suboptimal next node or I decide not to choose it. So that is what is decided based on probabilistic behavior. And now how this probability is incorporated into my algorithm is, we will look at that by looking at the algorithm itself. So this is the text of the algorithm, simulated annealing. I'll just make sure that you can visualize the text. So instead of downhill, we are now referring to this function as, or up the hill climbing, we are calling this function as simulated annealing. In its basic form, this is very much similar to the hill climbing algorithm. Only thing that differs over here is I have a schedule of heating. So your schedule kya hai? Ye schedule of heating. Okay, that we actually give as input. So it will be series of values that will determine our randomness. How we'll come to know, but you remember that this is the schedule. This is schedule of heating. The graph that I was drawing, make temperature from this particular Celsius to this particular Celsius and then cool it down. Again, after some time, take the temperature up a bit, then again cool it down and take the temperature a bit up. तो ये जो values है, ये जो length है, कितना temperature बढ़ाना है, इसका जो schedule है कि कितने देर बाद कितने देर तक temperature बढ़ाना है, that is this particular schedule in the metallurgic sense. In the sense of randomness, this particular schedule tells you how much how much the probabilistic decision is going to be random at beginning and how this randomness changes over the stages of progress of the algorithm. So the schedule decides how much random the decisions are made by the algorithm. कितना randomness है decision में, जो decision algorithm ले रहा है. Randomness शुरू में ज़्यादा होगा, बाद में कम होगा. So the schedule will have certain parameter using which the probabilistic decisions are taken. और प्रोबेबिलिटी को बढ़ाने के लिए, शुरू में ज्यादा रैंडमनेस है तो प्रोबेबिलिटी बढ़ेगा, तो मेरा वो पैरामीटर जो है शेड्यूल के अंदर उसका वैल्यू बढ़ा रहेगा, आगे जाके वो छोटा होते जाएगा और ऑटोमेटिकली आई विल बी गेटिंग different probability values using which I can take more rational or more stable decisions. So early decisions in this algorithm are going to be more random, and as we go towards the solution or as we progress towards the solution, the decisions will be more and more deterministic. Not exactly deterministic, but more and more getting towards the deterministic behavior. Okay, we won't call it deterministic. Definitely, it will be still random, like our random walk. But the randomness will get reduced because the probabilistic decision, the probability value will get reduced. So more and more non-probability based decisions will be taken. Now, how this is working, we'll talk about that here. So we are going to get the solution state. We are interested in solution state, not the solution path again. Problem is the problem that we want to solve. Schedule is a mapping from time to temperature. Okay, ये temperature का जो sense है, वही sense यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. We are making a node out of the initial state. ये हर एक algorithm करता है हमारा search का. Then from t is equal to infinity. So while loop के जगह पे यहाँ पे एक for loop use किया हुआ है, but the for loop is running till infinite number of times. So we could easily use some other kind of loop as well, while loop as well. लेकिन यहाँ पे मुझे वो t चाहिए. That t is my index into the schedule. So it is like an iteration into the schedule. So I'm doing taking the first value from the schedule, then second value from the schedule, third value from the schedule, and schedule is infinite. Okay, तो schedule क्या है? Schedule actually एक function रहेगा जो exponentially decaying function रहेगा, something of this sort. Okay, so I'll be taking value of say at time t1, then at time small t1, then at time small t2, and at time small t3 of this particular thing. Okay, so this is exactly what we see over here. So from schedule we are getting instant t and a time t को schedule से एक value access कर रहे हैं and we are settling that value into a variable capital T. So this is my capital T when small t is t1. So this is t small t1. This is my t small t2 and so on. So this is the way we are going ahead. Initially my t's value will be large, as you can see over here. It's a decaying function. Decay function है, exponential decay हो रहा है. It's a smooth function in a way, and I'm just mapping some t value. So this is my t1 on x-axis, small t1 that is. Then this is my small t2. So some time instance t2. So after some schedule of scheduled time instances, I will be looking at what is the corresponding value in the schedule for the parameter capital T. Initially, this value is going to be very large. As we progress, this value is going to get reduced and reduced, progress with respect to time. Okay, पहला time instant रहेगा t1. At that time, it is going to be a, so ये time instance है, तो ये t जो है, ये t एक टाइमर आप इलैप्स करोगे, मे बी से हर एक 20 सेकेंड्स के बाद, हर एक 30 सेकेंड्स के बाद, या हर 20 स्टेप्स के बाद, हर 30 स्टेप्स के बाद. It depends on that how you organize your problem. So after say some 20 steps in the algorithm of hill climbing or downhill, so 20 steps in downhill I'll allow, and after the 20 steps are over, I will check the value, new value of t1 and or a new value of small t into the graph, and I'll plot the corresponding capital T value and I'll take that particular value. As the t reaches to 0, we will be returning the current state. T जब 0 हो जाएगा तो current state को मैं return करूंगा. So I will be doing this loop till the capital T values comes to 0. जब तक capital T value 0 नहीं आता तब तक मैं ये करता रहूंगा. Okay, ये एक particular step याद रखना. The next particular, there will be some other way of exiting this particular loop as well. वो कैसे, वो अब हम लोग बाद में देखेंगे. But फिलहाल ये एक exit यहाँ पे है, ये particular for loop से जो infinity तक चलने वाला है. That is, we have arranged the for loop such that we can't leave the for loop using the for loop construct. Now going ahead, I will be randomly selecting successor of current node. Successor of current node जो है मैं वो randomly select करूंगा, मुझे next node मिल जाएगा. So out of the states in the state space, जैसा random walk करता था, मैं किसी भी एक state को कह दूंगा you are my next state. Now this next state and the current state, we have two states. There is a current state, there is a next state. We will calculate delta E, evaluation function का जो next state का value है उसमें से मैं current state का value subtract करूंगा. ये हो गया मेरा delta E. This could be a positive value, this could be a negative value. We are just reducing it. Okay, excuse me. If delta is greater than 0, अगर डेल्टा ई का वैल्यू ग्रेटर दैन 0 है, मतलब क्या है, नेक्स्ट डॉट वैल्यू इज ग्रेटर दैन करंट डॉट वैल्यू. करंट डॉट वैल्यू से नेक्स्ट डॉट वैल्यू बेटर है, ग्रेटर है, सॉरी ग्रेटर है, मतलब अगर मेरा अपहिल का प्रॉब्लम है तो ये अच्छा वाला सॉल्यूशन है. आई शुड अलाउ दैट नेचुरली बिकॉज दिस इज हाउ माय algorithm works. This is how my algorithm works. If I have a solution state which is having better value for evaluation function, I just select it. Okay, so this step is pretty much the same step that our uphill problem or hill climbing problem was doing. Now in the else part, what we are doing is we are selecting or we are assigning next to the current node by using a formula, and that formula is e raised to delta t divided by t. E raised to delta t डिवाइड बाय टी. सो ये डेल्टा ई वैल्यू है मेरा चेंज इन द करंट वैल्यू माइनस नेक्स्ट वैल्यू माइनस करंट वैल्यू. नेक्स्ट और करंट वैल्यू का डिफरेंस है. ये कब होने वाला है स्टेप? जब भी मेरा डेल्टा ई निगेटिव है. सो दिस इज ई रेस टू माइनस सम नंबर, e raised to minus some value of say this capital E, which is going to get divided by T. Initial value of T is large, so large T means E by T ratio is going to be very small, and as time progresses E by T ratio is going to become bigger and bigger. Bigger ratio to a negative exponentiation is going to be acting in a reverse manner. So initially value of this expression is going to be larger, and as time progresses the value of this expression is going to be smaller. So probability ka value chota matlab it is less probable, bada matlab it is more probable. So going towards 1 it is highly probable, going towards 0 it is going to be less probable. So this is how this algorithm would work. Okay, so there is only one chance to get out of this particular loop, that is whenever t is equal to 0. Otherwise you can't exit this particular loop. So in the schedule I have to have t somewhere made as 0. Okay, so simulated annealing algorithm, a version of stochastic hill climbing where some downhill moves are allowed. So we are allowing downhill moves. So this exact line, ये जो line मैं अभी टिक कर रहा हूँ, this line allows you to do downhill move. यहाँ पे ये जो पहला वाला line है ये all uphill moves है. So this move is uphill move. Is uphill. Okay, I'm not able to write. Let me take a chance. So this is uphill move, which is what we did in the actual algorithm of hill climbing. And this particular move here, this one here is downhill move. So we are allowing my algorithm to go downhill sometimes. Why I'm allowing it to go downhill? Because going downhill sometimes gives you a way to navigate such kind of, sorry, change करना पड़ता है बार बार. Okay, I don't know that. Okay, it allows you to navigate such kind of scenarios. यहाँ पे ये जो scenario है, ऐसे scenarios को navigate करने के लिए आप थोड़ा downhill जाने का allowance दे सकते हो आपके algorithm को, without saying that it always goes uphill. ये प्रॉब्लम उल्टा है, उल्टा करके देखोगे तो समझ में आ जाएगा जनरली. So there won't be any issue. I guess I can't select and turn things upside down, but I don't know, there will be some mechanism. I'm not sure how to do it here, but you need to understand it. तो एग्जाम्पल जो है वो डाउनहिल का है, लेकिन अल्गोरिदम जो है ये अपहिल का ही अल्गोरिदम है, ये याद रखो. So ये अल्गोरिदम जो लिखा हुआ है ये अपहिल का ही अल्गोरिदम है, अपहिल वर्जन ही है. Example, although they are giving in the book downhill, because it is easy to explain that example, they have used it. Okay, now this is one alternative to the local search. There is another alternative to local search algorithm, which is hill climbing algorithm, and that is referred to as local beam search. So आपने decision tree में forest का concept सुना होगा, यानी आप k decision trees induct करते हो simultaneously, and then you choose by polling which is the best model. तो यहाँ भी कुछ ऐसा ही होता है. Instead of choosing one random state, we choose multiple random states. So यहाँ पे ये एक ध्यान रखो कि initial state fix नहीं है. We start k searches simultaneously by selecting k random initial states. So we choose initial state randomly. Now you will again have this question in mind कि random initial state कैसा? Initial state तो एक fixed होना चाहिए. तो ये configuration वाले problem में यही मजा है. There is no particular state we can term as initial state. And queen का placement करना है chess board पे. मेरा heuristic है कि सब queens board पे होने चाहिए और number of queens that are hitting each other. कल का ही example है. What could be initial state? Initial state could be any one that we can begin with by placing all the 8 queens into 8 different columns. I can just say that that is the initial state. कौन से row में कौन सा queen रहेगा? It doesn't matter. It just matters that all 8 queens should be on the board. There should be 1 queen in 1 column, and that's all. That's all is the restriction. So there are multiple number of ways in which I can select an initial state, and any state could be initial state. So local beam search में भी मैं ऐसे ही random